Yup, yup. Ras Q, Plado. It's Pladovision, y'all. We
Yeah,
back.
we in here.
You know, it's been a real lovely experience already, even though the show is very, very new, very premature, but it's very genuine and it's very fun. It's very,
Real.
yeah, definitely inspirational. It's inspirational to me
Yeah.
just because I get to kick it with my family and my friends and also with stars. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
get to share some history that like cats wouldn't know.
Right.
Like cats need to know this.
I like to say when people come to give what they want their legacy to be, to let people know what you want to be known for. I think that's important a
Yep.
lot of times, especially for an artist, because that's what we do. We paint
Yeah.
pictures for people to see forever, you
Yeah.
know, or to hear forever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The picture's painted in different ways, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? What's your legacy, bro?
Oh man, that's the whole thing. It's like it seems like you go through when you've been doing it for like 15, 20, 25 years. It's kind of like you go through phases of what it is that you're really into or what it is that you really want to push and promote. My whole thing is I just want to be known as like a slave to hip hop.
I like
I just
that.
wanted to give back, to hip hop all of the good that is given to me. And if that goes with like educating people about it or helping kids with their lives, I mean, it don't even just have to be about a music thing. I come from hip hop when it was about a culture. It was
Right,
about everything. It was
right,
about education. It was
right.
about feeding the homeless. Like it was all about support. You know what I'm saying? It
No
wasn't
doubt.
just about the music. The music was a part of the aspect of the lifestyle, and the whole thing about hip hop was being, educated about yourself.
Right. Knowledge of self.
Creating an art of limited means and doing what you can for people to enjoy yourself, and also giving back and giving, educating yourself and other people so they can enjoy it and understand it as well. So it's like, man, it's
Yes,
like,
definitely uplifting the community.
yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
like, the music is just part of it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Hip hop has taught me more about life than just the music itself. Hip hop has given me way more than I've given it. So
That's what's up, man.
yeah,
You know, and you've been around the world doing hip hop,
yeah,
so you've
yeah,
seen a lot more than a lot of these new artists or
yeah.
rappers or what have you that rap, but just pretty much rap. You know?
Yeah, don't think you know what I'm saying, you ain't seeing the jewels or this and this and
Right,
that
right.
that I haven't done it. I've seen the highs, I've seen the lows. I've been all around the world. I've seen thousands of dollars of cash in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it all. It's not what made me. It's what I learned from it and who I am and what I am and why I am what I am today. So
That's the truth, bro.
yeah.
It gives you so much more life experience, you know, when you've gone and slept on the couches in other countries for hip hop.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I've
yeah.
been sleeping on couches in other countries
Other countries,
with people
and they welcome you with open
like nothing
arms
in their homes.
in their
We're from a
homes.
whole nother country
Yeah,
where it's crazy. They
they
don't know
don't
who
know
we
you.
could be,
Yeah, they don't
you
know who
know?
you could be.
And
Yeah,
you know, they like you said, with open arms welcomed us in
yeah,
and fed us and
yeah.
kept us
And
warm
they
and
know
took us
they
where we need to
they
go.
know from your music and the vibe that you project what type of a person you are.
No doubt.
They can see through all the other stuff that you might think what makes you the artist that you are, the
Right?
type of style, the type you dress, all that. You think that what makes you the type of artist you are, but it's not. What makes you the type of artist you are is the music that you portray and the vibe that you give off and the energy that you give off after you come off the stage. When you come off the stage and people like saying, "What's up? I love you. I love your style," and you give your time back to those people and look them in the face and tell them thank you, that's what's gonna make you about what you are in hip hop.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's really up.
yeah,
Coming from a DJ, Now, like we were talking earlier about how you got started DJing, and
Yeah.
you know, I like the fact that, like you said, you had records as a kid
Yep.
with your own name on it.
Yep.
So automatically you kind of become the DJ. If you got those records, you got to play them. Then like, hey, go
Yep.
get Frank. He got all them songs.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it started with the family and the brothers and the sisters, and my brother let me have records, and I had my own records. And then when I finally, what happened was my pops got transferred from a job from L.A. to the Bay.
Okay.
Because where we were staying in the L.A., it was starting to get really, really bad. Now we talking early '80s in L.A., so this is like, you know what I'm saying? This is like Crip, Bloods, crack, like the real Beirut. And so, we woke up one morning and there was bullet holes in the door. And then my mom told my dad immediately that day, you need to get us up out of here. Because at that time, my brother's already older. It was just my sister and me, and I'm the baby. And my mom was like, she didn't want me to get caught up because I was right at that age. I could have got caught up at 10, 11, 12. That's when they was recruiting little gangbangers in there running errands or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in West LA. I grew up on Houses Boulevard, straight. Back then, it wasn't even calling it Crips. Crips was a type of part of the gang, but it was Cuz. It was Cuz and Blood. And that's where I grew up. And so when I got out there and came up to the suburbs in San Mateo, it was like it was a whole brand new thing to me. I didn't know how to accept it. You know what I mean? So all I had was my family and what my family brought, and so I had music, and so that was my way of expressing myself and getting to know people and trying to do my thing. And that's how I hooked up with the Simone kids.
Okay.
And they had older brothers. They had the turntables. I went over there. They used to teach me stuff. And then, you know, back then it was like, once you start on something at that age, you already hooked. If you 13 years old, you start playing baseball and you love baseball, that's all you're going to want to do is play baseball.
Right.
So with me, it was sports, but it was also, I had this artist creative energy in me that I got from my family through music. And so that's when I got into DJing, man. And you know how it was back then. It's like when you just didn't do one thing, you know what I'm saying? You just didn't DJ, or you just didn't DJ hip hop. You DJ'd everything if you was a DJ, but you just didn't DJ. You tried to rap, or you tried to make beats, or you wrote, or you popped and danced. It was all encompassing that, and that's where I come from. That's where we all come from.
No doubt. I was a b-boy first. I was a dancer.
Yeah.
I used to break. You know what I mean?
And that's where it's coming back to.
Right.
You finding some of the kids now that's getting back into the dance.
Yeah. It's big, man. The culture is alive. It's thriving. It's going well in the right direction.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like the mass media and these big labels or whatever. They want to portray or what you make you think what is portrayed of what hip hop is, and that's not what it is.
Yeah, I posted something like that today. I'll probably do a PSA of it and let it play at least what the dude is saying play before the show is over. You know, I think it should be said. And it's Facebook, so that's public. We could post it right here for you, and at least let you listen to it. You don't have to see whose page it is or whatever, but we could blast it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, man. We talk a lot about that on the show, about the industry and how it has the culture all confused, and the way people view it, and what they're doing to it, and what we initially brought with it.
Yeah.
It's totally two different things. We weren't for the oppression of our people. We was for the overcoming the oppression. That's what the hip hop, you know, lifestyle was representing. You know, just even like the certain songs, like the staple songs, like the message. The message probably should be like the Bible. The first scripture in the Bible of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
When you first learn about hip hop, these are the first few songs you should be listening to.
Right? Because that tells a story. Like it even says it in there. It tells a story.
Yeah.
You know, of how you live so fast and die so young.
Yeah.
You know, and
they talking about real life.
They talking about overcoming all that. Not trying to add to it and dive right into that. And it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know.